In the world of content creation, everyone is looking for their niche, their audience, their platform. Traditionally, gamers were on Twitch, fashion or makeup artists were on Instagram, comedians were on Vine, and YouTube was a giant repository where everyone dumped everything else as this kind of eternal library. But then something changed. Everyone wanted a slice of everyone else's pie. While Twitch stayed a live stream platform, it made room for just chatters and artists and makeup artists and some other kind of people that people aren't as sure about. Vine died, and now in its place as the short form vertical king is TikTok, and everyone is stealing from one another. TikTok and shorts and reels, and every platform has a story of some kind or a message board to allow you to interact with fans. Kick literally took the UX of Twitch and recolored it. So some might say, in a creator economy where it feels bloated and oversaturated at every turn, and an individual platform isn't for a certain type of content solely anymore, where do I fit in? And the answer isn't simple, and as we know, not everyone can make it big time. Hell, not everyone can even make it medium or small time. But there are ways to give ourselves as small creators the best chance we can. I'm not going to tell you anything you probably don't already know, but rather try and explain my experience making content for nearly 2 years now, and maybe save you some time that I couldn't save myself. The biggest issue with making gaming content, especially when you're a one-man band like myself and so many others, is the time to turn your stream into shorts and TikToks and reels and videos and tweets and everything else it feels like you have to do to have a chance. But this is where one of the best in the scene, Harris Heller and Atom, came in. This isn't a paid promotion, but Harris, feel free to bang my line if you see this, but rather me spreading the word about something that made my life easier and less stressful, and also how I managed to multi-stream as easily as possible. Anyway, Harris and Atom made a plugin for OBS Studio called Vertical, and what it does is give you a second canvas on OBS, and what you can do is set it up to a 1080 by 1920 format, like that of a short or TikTok or reel or whatever you think of them as, and you can add your camera and gameplay and anything else that you would normally have, and this allows you to essentially pre-edit your clips. All you do is set up your backtrack, which is their clipping feature, then you bind it to your clip button, mine's already on my foot pedal, and then you trim the clip and boom, it's ready to go and upload straight away. So much simpler. But Connor, I hear you cry, what does this have to do with multi-streaming? I'm getting there. As well as recording or clipping, you can also add a stream server and stream key to stream directly from this canvas. In essence, allowing you to stream your landscape perspective and vertical perspective to multiple different platforms at the same time. And that's what I did. I set up my Instagram as a professional account and went live. Now let's talk about that experience, the good. It was incredibly easy to set up and even had a private test stream function, so you can check everything looks good before going live, make sure you're comfy with how everything looks with a test stream before you ever have to go live even. You can see when a viewer joins the stream, as well as their username. This might be something you consider good or bad, but it gives you the ability to say hello to someone the second they join, inviting them further, which you might consider a huge benefit to trying to build a community. It's more exposure for your content, for free, to try and create new followers and cross-pollinate existing ones. If you're already uploading content to Instagram at least semi-regularly, it's worth considering, as it might be the thing that helps you up the ladder of content creators. As with everything, there are drawbacks. My web page crashed, meaning the only way I could see to easily monitor chat after that was essentially to join my stream as a viewer. There was no way to re-get in on the back end. There is no easily noticeable moderation tools, other than blocking someone. I have no idea if you can time someone out, as many streamers like to time someone out and they view banning or blocking a viewer as a complete nuclear option they avoid at all costs. The delay between what my YouTube stream was seeing versus Instagram was anywhere between 15 and 20 seconds, which can severely hamper interactivity with chat, as trying to converse with someone in chat could create like a 30 to 40 second round trip, which can cause viewers to feel neglected and leave. Instagram only supports 720p playback, which means your footage gets downscaled, which can mean it doesn't look as good as what you're outputting. If you try and stream natively in a high quality, the downscaling could really just bake the image altogether and make it look horrible. Overall, it was a good experience that I didn't find added any more stress than normal, and it allowed me to open myself up to more potential viewers as well as try something new. I think I'll continue to regularly co-stream on Instagram to get a larger sample pool, and if I notice any other glaring benefits or drawbacks, I'll add a comment to this video or potentially release a sequel to this. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to show you how simple it is to set up a stream on Instagram. Right, so as I've already said, the first thing you need to do is make sure that you have got a professional account on Instagram. It's completely free to do that. It just marks it as a creator account essentially. Once you've done that, you'll be able to go over to the create button here and you'll see a live video option. You'll click that, and at this point is when you can choose whether this is going to be a public live stream or a practice one. You can press practice and then you choose your title, and this is where you add your title. So this is a test stream, for example. Next. And this is where you get all the information you need. Go live with streaming software. It literally tells you what to do. That's your stream URL. You put that into vertical. Stream key. Put that into vertical. Once you start to preview the broadcast, you have up to 5 hours to go live. So once you put and connect and start going live from the vertical app, vertical plugin, you connect your stream here. You'll see it appear on your screen. Once that happens, you've got 5 hours to hit the go live button. The issue. Once this is done and you hit go live, if it crashes out, the stream will stay up as long as the stream hasn't crashed, but you can't get back in to see it from the creator side. You can only see it as a viewer. You don't get any analytics afterwards. I don't know of any way to archive the stream if there anything interesting happened that you want to save, or even to save it as a VOD for people to go back and watch later. Overall, it's not a bad experience. There are definitely things they could do to improve it, but I don't know if they care to improve it. But everything I've said about today, you can also do with TikTok. Or even you could make your vertical canvas a 1920 by 1080, so a second full-size canvas, and use that to stream to Twitch and Kick and YouTube and whatever else at the same time. I'm hoping that as I grow my TikTok, I'll be able to stream to TikTok as well, because that seems the big thing. But if you take one thing away from this video, work smarter, not harder, download vertical, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.